actually bought me a ticket. I was like, dude, you're a nerd. You should go to this. And I was like, okay. So I dressed up as, like a, I guess, like, sexy Pikachu. And then, lo and behold, it was crazy. Man.
So we were talking about
You guys were talking about me while I was gone?
Well, I was sort of introducing the big CGL wars on War+IGN when they got a hold of your picture.
I love CGL. You know what they did? Oh my god, best thing ever. Sorry if there's children in the audience. They actually took pictures of me and they like photoshopped big like on my picture. And I saved all those pictures and I look at them when I need inspiration. Because I'm like, yes! I am bigger than most males. But yes.
See, a lot of these people that were grabbing those pictures and photoshopping them were the ones that eventually came over because less drama.
Yeah.
It usually tends to do that. Like there's a lot of really, really nice cosplayers out there, and there's a lot of them who like really want to avoid. Like seriously want to avoid.
You just go up to them and they're like, ugh. They've got this like attitude and you just hug them. Like, don't let go. Don't let go. And then they start to like melt. And then they're like, okay. Because mean cosplayers are just sad inside.
Their parents didn't hug them enough.
So you gotta hug them. Yeah.
All right, so I'll start with a question because this is a discussion and Jessica's here to answer your question. But I'll open with a question first.
Okay.
You can have it.
I got like crazy ADD, I'm really nervous.
So what actually goes into the costuming making process for you? Like, how do you choose which character you're going to dress up as, and then where do you start? Because in a lot of cases, you've chosen, say, Pokemon, or in this case, Rainbow Dash, and you've gone through your own creative process of making that character yours. So, how can you tell us about it?
Usually I'll just pick something that I really, really enjoy. Oh, hi, Henry. Just, I don't know, I just usually pick stuff that I really like, and it's just super easy to make it, because you're like, oh snap, I love this, I'm going to make this, I'm going to be this. As far as like creative process, depending on like the level of difficulty of a costume, you have to like research. If you ask any cosplayer, like researching and like finding like proper pictures and stuff to like get the right details and crap like that, you're just like, oh, and like my phone is always like filled with pictures upon pictures of that character. As far as making it my own, cleavage. Period. That's about it.
All right, so do we have any questions from anyone here?
What up, Henry?
What is your favorite clan from Bad Boys?
Oh my god, Iga.
Yes! Great answer. Great answer.
Alright, yes, Amanda.
Who is your favorite set of boots?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, it's hard. You can't pick yourself, obviously.
No. Wait, are we talking like anime, comics, games, real people?
Real people and then other all that.
Super Sonico.
Yes.
Yes. Someone back there knows.
Yeah.
I should show you guys a picture. And then real life? Vampy Bit Me. You guys know Vampy Bit Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's not it. What a question. You? Yes.
Anybody else have a
Yes.
question? Who's your favorite fan base?
Oh my gosh. I really like Riku. Yeah. Yeah.
You did do an FFX2 review.
Yeah, a long time ago when I was really bad at costumes. I'm still bad at costumes, but yeah. That was when I did Pikachu at San Diego Comic Con.
Was that actually the same?
Yeah, same one.
Oh, wow.
That was when Cassim found me and was like, I was like, why is your nose so big? No, I was kidding.
So, what is your most absolute favorite con experience?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys are gonna think that I'm just saying it because I'm here, but I freaking love Canada. Like, I love you guys. No, like I tell every Canadian I meet, you guys are like little angels, and I swear to God, you've been sprinkled with pixie dust. Like, you bring like Timbits, and you have like Tim Hortons, and you have poutine, and you have Donairs or something. I don't know. awesome. So every convention, I've already been to like Anime Revolution, and then this convention is just like, it's amazing. Like you go to conventions in America, and I feel like everyone's really like, all girl now. And you're just like, okay, fine. But, and they're always like super busy, but like this is like nice, and you can like chill and enjoy, and you guys are all just like insanely acceptable, amazing human beings. You're welcome.
What was your least favorite?
Okay, I just want to talk about this because this is really weird. But this didn't happen at a convention. It was really funny. Somebody mailed me something to sign, and it was actually a picture of me with like photoshopped boobs on it. And I was like, those aren't my boobs. But yeah,
But I
that's
like
probably
it.
the worst thing that ever happened. Because conventions are usually really fun. So unless like your feet hurt or your costume falls apart while you're walking around. Like,
It's always a good thing.
right? I like your hair, by the way.
Yeah,
Are you gonna say screw up?
no, I really want a cheeseburger right now. We don't have to wait.
Cheeseburger.
It's on my bucket list. Yes, right there.
Do you have a favorite costume that you've seen at this convention?
Yes. Is it in here? Yeah. What was it? He-Man? Probably, yeah. He-Man or the Hexadecimal. Like, oh my god, hands down. That was like phenomenal. Did you see?
Oh yeah, that was
Sorry. Your Princess Mononoke? Awesome. Cool. Yes.
Yes, back there at the cafeteria.
If you had literally unlimited funds, what kind of costume would you make? What would be your dream?
Hydralisk! Right? Go around like this. Like, yeah. Weird costume, right? Like, how do you do that? I'll put like a hole right here. You're like, oh, it's a scary hydralisk. Why does it have
It's that much better.
Yeah, why not? Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Am I stand for this?
You may stand.
Okay, I had a friend that really wanted to be here today, but couldn't, and he actually tweeted you and telling you about the expo. Do you think you could just give a shout out to Braden Martell?
What's his name?
Braden Martell.
Brandon Martell, I love you!
Any other questions?
Yes.
So when like Kasim does like 12 people, right, for like
Yeah.
interview, did he just like her? She kind of like goes through everybody and like.
I like that like swimming motion. Like, is that like people? You're like.
I just pictured him doing that just through a crowd of people, just like.
Yeah. No, it actually first started because I met Dave Days, and I'm like a huge fan of Dave Days because he's this skinny guy, and I like skinny guys. And I went up to him and I was like, oh my god, I like your Dave Days. He was like, and we like took a photo, and then Cassie came over and he was like, do you want to do a little bit? And I was like, sure. But yeah, he every time San Diego Comic Con comes around, he like texts me and he's like, come meet me at this spot. I'm gonna ask you inappropriate questions. And I was like, okay. But yeah, he's really cool actually in person. He's super nice. Yes.
Yep.
Could you talk about like the timeline, getting friend buys you tickets to a con, career, flying to
Weird.
places to like.
Isn't that weird? Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, this is all a fluke, to be honest. Like, I don't know how it all happened. Because there are like way better costumers out there and like way hotter girls. But like, yeah, you're one of them. So the fact that it became a career is kind of just like this huge blessing, and like I don't even know how it happened, but I kind of just was like, okay, and I said yes to everything. Like people were like, come do this, and I was like, okay, and they're like, come do that, and I was like, okay, and then they were like, pose naked, and I was like, no way. And then yeah, I guess I don't know. I really wouldn't be anywhere without like this. You know, I owe a lot to all of you.
So, how was the selection process for
Lollipop?
Chainsaw?
Lollipop was actually super cool and fun, and all the girls were hired models that they had come out, except this other girl, I think her name was Murder Nurse. She was really cool. She's a hardcore gamer too. But we rolled up, and I was dressed up as Juliet, she was dressed up as Juliet, and then there was all these other like models that they'd hired to come out, and like they didn't know what they were auditioning for. And I was just like, that's sad. So I went out there, but they were like drop dead gorgeous. Like I was like, you're really attractive. And then we did the like audition. Like we had to go up, we had to say like a little bit, like, hi, I'm Juliet Starling, and kicks on the ass, and then it was like 2 weeks later, and they called me, and they're like, so we need your tax information. And I was like, why? And they're like, because you won. And I was like, ah. Okay. But yeah, it was cool. Yeah. I don't know, does that explain it? I'm really bad at questions.
So where does that take you? Like where have you been?
Like countries or places or
Yeah.
emotionally.
You can lump all those into
It was really like an amazing experience because everybody at Warner Brothers and everyone they like introduced me to was just like all just super. I love meeting new people, so everyone was just like super exceptional human beings. Sorry, I don't know. It was really cool. It kind of taught me a lot about like that I really want to get into the video game industry. Like eventually, I want to like step behind the lines and do like marketing and advertising, and like be like, oh, with this limited edition, you get a box of Cheetos or something. Nobody's gonna hire me now. But yeah, it kind of taught me a lot more about the industry. And Warner Brothers is actually pretty cool because there's a lot of gamers on their team. But like, if you meet like certain other companies, I'm not gonna say, their CEOs and people like aren't gamers. So I guess that I learned that from that. Yeah. And then emotionally, it was just like, okay. But yeah.
All right, we had actually another question in the back.
Have you been asked to be in any movies, upcoming movies?
I can't say. I'll tell you later.
Oh, wait.
I can't say.
And then we have another
About how much time do you sink into your costumes?
Ooh, okay, my Mad Moxie costume took about a week, but I was like doing it like all day. And I actually Skyped with my friend Monica Lee. I don't know if you guys know Monica. But she's like a really awesome seamstress, and she'll like Skype with me and she'll be like, sew that there. No, don't sew that there. What are you doing? Stop, stop, stop. I can't get to you because I'm in Atlanta and you're in Arizona. But usually like a week or so.
Is this job like full time for you?
I work at Trader Joe's. It's a health food store. Greatest job ever. No. Yeah, that, and then I'm going to school for marketing and advertising, so those are others.
You're obviously well known and well loved in the geek community, but has it changed your like kind of everyday civilian life at all?
Sometimes people will come up to me and they'll be like, "Oh my God, are you Jessica Nigri?" And I'm like, "No." They get that all the time. And they're like, "Oh, okay, all right." And I'm just like, "Ugh," and I like run away. I get them all inside.
That's cruel.
I know, but I don't know what to do. How do I do that? Oh hi, yeah. Bye. Duck away because I'm so awkward. Yeah. Not too much.
Yes.
What was your life like before it all started to pick off?
I just played games, watched anime.
Yes.
Yes. Then I dressed up, and now I'm like, cosplay, playing anime. But yeah. Same old. Just craziness now. And I traveled. Yes, sir.
How much do you make of your costumes? You make
English!
How much do you make from scratch, and how much do you say, for example, like go to a nearby store and like say for example the goggles? Like,
Oh, the goggles are actually my brother because he went to like airplane school. What is that? He gave me this. These ears are actually made by Yaya Han.
Yes.
Yes. And then the wings too. Monica Lee actually made my wig for me. And then I made my hoodie. Woo! Sweet. And then my jeans. But yeah, probably it's like, Mad Moxie was completely made by myself, except the shoes, but I bought the shoes, they were black, and then I painted them and like detailed them themselves. And I made like a top hat by myself for the first time, which is a feat, I tell you. Oh, top hats. And then, yeah. So I guess it's more like, in the beginning, it was probably like 50-50.